he's got supporters. Detroit, New York, Los Angeles.
I'm very aware of that, Mr. Hoover. What I do know is he's nonviolent. What I need to know right now, what's Martin Luther King about to do next?
Mr. President, Dr. King is here.
Selma's really about people who believed in justice and dignity, who marched and protested and amplified their voices to resist, systems in the United States that were built against them.
It was the single most effective thing, I think, that happened within the civil rights movement under Martin Luther King's tenure. The marches started in January, they were done by March, and the law had changed by August. Try doing that now.
It was a great step forward for black voters at that time in that area, and the film shows, they had an almost impossible task to get their votes kind of registered.
It was hard won, it was hard fought. It wasn't easily given, and so Selma chronicles that story.
Those that have gone before us say, no more, no more. That means protest, that means march, that means disturb the peace, that means jail, that means risk, and that is hard.
My father's from Montgomery, Alabama, so I felt a tremendous responsibility. My grandmother has a picture of Jesus and Dr. King on the wall at equal heights, so there's no difference between them in our family. So it was a lot of pressure, but also just an honor, to make the first film with Dr. King at the center ever made. And
it's incredible, isn't it?
You can't even believe it when you say it.
People ascribe him the term icon, historical figure, but he didn't walk this earth thinking of himself as those things. He was a man, and that's my job, is to go and find the man. And I think by seeing that he was just a human being, his achievements are actually the more admirable, and I hope that we see ourselves in him and therefore the greatness within ourselves as well.
We were not interested in letting him be encased in marble in a statue or locked in a speech of four-word catchphrase, I have a dream. We wanted you to understand that he was a man, a regular man who did extraordinary things. And once you understand that, you know that we as regular people can do extraordinary things. So that was our goal.
I think I'm finally understanding, I'm really truly finally understanding this as a 45-year-old man, understanding the power of a non-violent movement, of your presence just saying that we're just going to march.
You're deliberately causing an obstruction. You don't disperse, you're going to be arrested. I promise you.
Sheriff Clark, I'm trying to gain access to the registration office, which is our legal right. Segregation is now illegal in this country, sir.
For a lot of people, it's an awfully long time ago. And for a lot of young people, it'll be the first time they'll kind of get familiar. So just to get a sense of that history, of that time, is very useful.
With everything that's going on in the world right now, I still think it's the most effective course of action is to love people in the face of hate and prejudice and whatever else is going on. And you see that so effectively with this film, I think.
Looks like an army out there.
This revolution goes on and on. This revolution goes on and on. Mine eyes have seen the glory, 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 hallelujah.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
This revolution goes on and on.